Hello, people, and welcome to today's episode of. Wait a minute. Today's episode of. I just decided to wear glasses for no reason. Today's episode of. Hello, people, and welcome to my channel. I am Tunji Enauru, your favorite. A favorite or favorite? Your favorite visual storyteller. Today, we are going to be talking about how to start photography on a budget. Well, I'm not going to be giving figures. Let me take off my glasses. I'm not going to be giving figures, but I'll just be giving hints on the kind of gadgets to buy, how to compare the gadgets you need and the ones that you do not need. So, in this video, you will learn how to start photography on a minimal budget, just enough for whatever purpose you need it for. See you after this short break. So, welcome back. First and foremost, I think if you want to learn photography, it is not first and foremost about the gadget. Yes, first and foremost. It is not about the gadget. It is not about having everything. I think first and foremost, it starts from here. Oh, your mind. Where's your mind? Yeah, you get. But it is first and foremost having that perspective. You have the, how do I put it? You have the exposure. Yes. When I mean exposure, I mean you have the eyes on your inside. You know the things you want to achieve. You know the things you want to see. You know the kind of images you want to take. You might not know yet, but how do we help our imagination? It is by exposing ourselves. That is, you follow good photographers, amazing photographers. This was supposed to be my fourth point, but somehow it has come to the first. So take it like that. So community. You are following good photographers and you follow good works. That way you know what not to do and what to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So starting first, I think knowledge is really important. And how do you seek knowledge? I'll share my story, for example. How I learned photography. Nobody taught me photography. I know it sounds like a proud thing. I'm not a self-made man, but nobody taught me photography at first. I just picked my BlackBerry then. It was like many years ago. And I decided I didn't even have a camera. I didn't even have money for a camera. And I decided that I was just going to download ebooks on photography basics. And there was this school, I think it was Night Arc or something. And the school was really important. It was a website and I had PDFs. I read like 10 books. It was a break after school. And I read like 10 books. And those 10 books, when I say 10 books, you guys are thinking like 200 pages. Nah, I'm not that serious. Like maybe 10 pages each. So let's say I read one book. And I read from basics, from perspective. I read on rule of thirds. I read on lighting. I read on many things on photography, but I had not practiced. So this is what I'm going to say. It is important that you get the knowledge, but it's also important that you practice. Because if you don't practice, am I too fast? If you don't practice, you are never going to really know the things that you can do. There are a lot of things that I learned out of the black and white written on the textbook because I had to hold the camera for myself and I had to take pictures and then get feedback, take pictures and get feedback. So I have to tell you, your first picture is not going to be the best picture, yes, but you have to start taking pictures. Once you get the knowledge, getting the knowledge, you can go online, get ebooks, get PDFs, get videos on YouTube, which I'm going to start in 2020 next year. And you watch those videos and watch videos or you read PDFs, you understand some of those things, you imagine them. And let me tell you, the first time I handled the camera was like 2 days after I started reading those books. And my friend that owned the camera actually thought I'd been taking pictures for a while. I didn't want to discredit myself. I didn't even say anything. It's his assumption. So I just picked the camera and I picked another friend who was a model. He was pretty built and I felt she just be my model. So we went up somewhere and then we took pictures. I just took pictures. I didn't know what I was taking. The fact that I just learned exposure triangle and some other things, I just took those pictures. And then when I took those pictures, I went back. That was my first time also using Photoshop. I was clueless. But then I watched a few videos and I took pictures and I don't think I'm like really proud of that picture now. But then I started and that was it. So knowledge and practice. Once you start getting knowledge, don't sit and wait until you get a camera. You could actually probably borrow somebody's camera, a friend's camera, or you use your phone. Just anything. Just start and start practicing some of those things that you've learned. I think there are apps that help you switch from your phone's manual mode or something so you can see how exposure affects a picture, how shutter speed affects a picture, how aperture and all the other things, and ISO. Also, gadgets. I want to say sincerely that first, it's not about the gadgets, but it's about the gadgets, but not about the gadgets. I sound like a motivational speaker. But the truth is, the gadgets you start with really do not matter yet until you know how to use them. So I would advise that you get a camera, any entry-level camera, and there's this dilemma that people bring most times, young photographers. I'm a young photographer too, but other young photographers, when they're about starting out, they ask me, which camera should I get? Should I get Canon or should I get Nikon? First and foremost, do you think you might want to like start videography anytime soon with your photography that you're starting? If not, just stick to Nikon. Because I believe Nikon cameras are like really good for pictures. Though there are preferences for other photographers who prefer using Canon. Myself, I use a Canon and I enjoy using Canon because I also want to take really good videos. I don't think Nikon is like way there yet, except for the new mirrorless cameras that are out now. I'm not a camera reviewer, but I'm just telling you the things that I think about this camera. So if you think you're going to do videography at some point, maybe you should get a Canon just to be on the safe side. But if you know you're not going to do that, just get a Nikon and start shooting. Don't worry, start with a kit lens. When you have enough money, you get a prime lens. You know the kind of lenses you need, but just start. And then over time, you know the things you need. But I must tell you the truth. Photographers are always in that trap where they want to just buy other gadgets and buy gadgets. You know, there are a lot of people doing photography now, a lot of videographers. Most of your friends are photographers, or most of your friends are videographers. So there's the tendency to want to buy gadgets to impress them. Yes. You know, like directly, but then it just sounds good for people to know that I shoot a 5D Mark IV. Like, yes, baby, I shoot a 5D Mark IV with a 70 to 200 mm telephoto lens. And everybody's like, whoa, boss. But really, is this servicing your clientele? Do you want to just do photography like maybe as a hobby, or you want to make money from photography? You have to sit down and decide. This camera will service you for whatever you need to do it for. So just sit down and use it. You don't have to really go over the hill and then tear your pocket just because you want to buy a camera. Though cameras are expensive. So you get an entry-level camera and also start with a kit lens. Important thing is just start, and in the end, all the knowledge that you put together will be important. Please stay tuned because in other videos, I'm going to be sharing for videographers on how to start. And also, thank you for watching this video. Follow me on Twitter and IG at Zoink_. And also, please subscribe if you think that this YouTube channel is going to bless you as a photography enthusiast or anybody. Just subscribe.